Hello everyone, and welcome back to the great port city of Isobelin. In the last episode, we just did some wars. This one is pretty much in the clear, right? But the other one, it's gonna be a while because Vanael, there'll be a while before I deal with them, and I'm not really gonna fight them. I'm just gonna let it be. The other one is we took over Maryland, and we're going to release them. Anyway, if you like this series, be sure to leave a like on the video. It really helps me in the algorithm and lets more people see it. And if you super duper love what you see, you should subscribe to my channel. That way you're notified every time I upload something new. And yeah, leave a comment if you have anything to say. I love hearing it. With that out of the way, let's get this going. Oh, looks like we're done there. Good. Yeah, I really should convert that, shouldn't I? I don't really want it to be a state. Yes, I do. $19 months. Very nice. New settlement. Unite the colonies. Where? Yeah, get it done faster. I really don't care what's going on up there. Oh? Hondurak? I guess we got Doveswar Knolls. Good for them. Yeah, once this war's done... Actually, I could probably just finish this war. Would you give me that? Dude. Am I gonna have to sail across the ocean and siege down your island? Because I will do it. You know, I think I'm going to, actually. How dare you? Snekvoth raids on our colony. I don't really care. Colony will be abandoned, or I lose 100 crowns. Okay? It's nearly done, though. Alright, let's go. Let's see what you got. I doubt it'll be much. I do need a flagship at some point, so let's build a flagship here. I want engagement width and movement speed. And... yeah, durability. And we'll build a couple of these. That'll do. That's good use of money, I'd say. Very nice, all done. And that one's done, good. Which means we can grab this one up here. And how close are you? Not that close, actually. This one, I'm gonna let that just stay. So we're really close to it. We're gonna grab the last important province on the coast over here. Yes, that will be the last one that's important, at least. I think I'm going to grab... After I finish these ones over here, I think I'm going to try to grab the coal over there. That'll be helpful, at least. I'm going to improve with you. Should want to join. Great. Thanks, game. How much is that going to cost me? 150. Whatever. Did you want to join? No. Plus 76. I could probably do better than that. I don't need to spy on these guys anymore. Wrong button. Okay. Should be that one down there. Okay, these guys are getting there. Good. Love to see it. Orcish slave turmoil. Orcs respond to strength, which it seems the plantation owners in Isobel Island are lacking, and their slaves are now refusing to work and sacking their own plantations. While they are getting the situation under control, they ask us for guidance. That's fine. That's fine. I can lose development in my capital. It's ridiculously high developed. It's fine. New Wineport. Very nice. I'll certainly take that upgrade. Would you like to be part of my trade league? Yes, you would. Oh. That's too bad. I tried. Oh well. I would like this, and I would like money. That's all I want. Yeah, I kind of want that to be a trade city, actually. No, I don't have to deal with it. That's fine. Haha, easy. Now I can do the fun part of releasing... rivaling them, first of all. And then releasing Maryland. Yeah, they're going to have a little more land than they had before. That's fine. Because I actually just finished this by making them my vassal. No more monopoly on wine. Yeah, I think we're going to lose that fleet. The army's on top of them. No diplomats to send. Necessary. 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 Unnecessary. It's going to be just as long. Of course it is. I need that money, dude. 4 out of 2. In Trade League. Yeah, the Trade League's not doing me any favors, huh? Did you make it back? You did. Good. Not quite ready on those. What is that? Extra trade efficiency. I'll certainly take it. You. Not gonna join? That's too bad. Huh? Do you have a colony somewhere? Why? Do you have a colony somewhere? Yes. They decided to colonize down here. Huh? This guy didn't. What made you think you're so high and mighty? Okay, fine. Prepare to die then. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just... whatever. Whatever. Election. And keep him. And that'll finish the mission. Good. Finally. Oh, we need to... gonna grab that one. Definitely. And here it is. The Twin Bridges. We have begun to build roads over the haunting trails lacing through Isobel Island, cut by the Jayak long ago. But transportation between the archipelago and the mainland is limited to ferries and other small watercraft, hindering our development and leaving our citizens and their goods vulnerable to pirates. Fortuitously, a new dwarf arrival from Wineport has drawn up an ambitious proposal modeled on his people's masterful bridge building over the Luna. Twin bridges of rock and iron, connecting Jayak to Isobel Island and Isobel Island to the mainland. Very nice. Gives me local production efficiency and friendly movement speed. Across those 3, very nice. And the bridge maker happens in a day. Let's see what happens with that. The bridge maker. Bardor of the Riverstone clan, a preternaturally, I've never heard that word before, gifted architect and engineer, sailed for Elantir in the early 16th century from his home in Wineport on the banks of the Luna on contract with the Osra Bank, building the vault of their newly established branch in Osraport. His work was praised for its pragmatic hardiness with an angular dwarven aesthetic flair. He had his hand in building many other structures in the port, making a fortune from the bank's patronage. However, Bardor's greatest works were to be built on a small rocky island to the west, recently settled by some royal Zardi, led by a rich widow. In Isobelin, he would materialize his dreams into stone and iron, designing City Hall, engineering the twin batteries, and retrofitting the Navy Yard using innovations he developed in Osraport. He left an indelible mark on these foundational institutions of the city. But his crowning achievement was undoubtedly the twin bridges of Isobelin. True to his dwarven heritage, he had a lifelong distaste for boat rides, and wanted more than anything to walk on solid stone from Isobel Island and Jayak to the mainland of North Elantir. Financed by loans from Tower Street, a municipal bond, and his own wealth, he began work on 2 great bridges over the Jayak and Isobel Straits. Grueling and dangerous work done by enslaved orcs, many drowned, draining the cofferdams, or were mangled with great blocks of when great blocks of masonry came loose. Ugh, not great. 10 years later, 2 masterworks of granite and wrought iron rose from the water. The twin bridges were truly the first structures to distinguish Isobelin as a city unlike any other. Finally resting on his laurels at the age of 192, His family and business became as permanent a fixture in Isobelin as any structure of his making. Indeed, Cannorian dwarves would brave the sea for the chance to apprentice at Bardor and Sons. Far from the Luna, his line was Clan Riverstone no longer. On the shores of Isobelin, Clan Bridgebuilder arose. Very nice. I get a half-price dwarven engineer and an increase of dwarves. And there's dwarves on the island now. I'm definitely taking this guy. Where are you? Bardor Bridgemaker. Definitely taking him. I'd like a half-price advisor. Whew. So little money. And we do have dwarves on the island now. Which means I have construction cost and fort maintenance. Very nice. And because we did that, we actually have some more room to grab these be states. So you, I'll make a state. And you, I'll make a state. I don't have the points. That's fine. That was cool. Very neat. Very interesting. I should be able to get Maryland up to high enough to grab the next mission. And garden in a swamp. Let's... Have you finished that? Yes, you have. Let's develop this then. There we go. And a garden in a swamp. We find ourselves far away from the verdant vineyards of Lencenor. Almost strange landscapes. The Troll's Maw Swamp, teeming with life, may offer fertile ground to transport Cannorian flora. Indeed, some recently arrived transmuters on Mage Street have claimed that a clever use of the plant growth spell may create not just a lush rose garden, but even enhance the defenses of the fort itself. Ensconing the walls and towers with giant vines that can whip their thorns at would-be attackers. That's kind of cool. It's the local garrison size and attrition for enemies. And that goes to tight control, which makes them a lot more useful. And then control the troll toll. Need 5 heavies, which are currently being built. Good. Need 60 points to grab that. Amion is no longer a valid rival. No, they're not. Damesgran, you suck again. I don't care. My plans have all worked. Damesgran, you suck. You suck and I hate you. How about that? Are you ready to join my trade league? Not you. This one. No. And you? Sella, you upstart. Sella, you upstart. Whatever. Ooh, we got a new reform. There's no halfling one. Don't see halflings in here. That's okay. What do we got down here? We have executive powers, which is decent. All power cost -2. That adds up over time. Solid power is pretty nice. Real action cost. Ooh, that's actually really nice. Random candidate bonus +1. I think I want to switch back to Sortition, but like, I'd rather not. It's fine for now. I'll switch to Sortition when it's Age of Absolutism. I'll do Broaden Executive Powers for now, because that adds up. Okay, very nice. All cord, good. Are we at the limit? Yes, we are. We're a little over. That's fine. I have plenty of these to build. Ooh, cloves. Yes, very nice. Build me more of these, please. Thank you. That's all good. We're controlling a lot of trade here. How much of the Broken Seed do we have? Yeah, a good chunk of the Broken Seed, despite having no presence here. We finished something. Finished Control the Troll Toll. The islands of 7 stone trolls lie at the entrance of the Trolls Bay and are perfectly situated to collect a toll from ships passing into and out of the bay. Of course, any clever captain will seek to circumvent such a toll, to safeguard our commercial interests and to ensure toll collection, and therefore the rule of law. We should establish a base on these islands and a fleet of ships capable of enforcing the troll toll. Gives me mercantilism. I get local trade power on 7 stone trolls, and I get better governing cost there. Nice. Take that. Cultivate cult contacts. I need spy network. I suppose that's you. I suppose you're the last one left, so I get to spy on you. That's okay. And yeah. Uh-huh. And up the yin. Yin's Mouth needs a marketplace. Well, I suppose that's what we're going to work on that. Is Asgram alive? We'll see what happens over here. Yin's Mouth does have a marketplace. What did you need? And a dock. I missed the dock. I think first, I'd like to switch you out for the half price. Thank you. And that does. I actually have enough that I can just grab the dock too. You're not yet ready. We'll get rid of the barracks. Where do I develop you? I could definitely develop you. That's not so bad. That's the wrong button. I want development. Okay. And then when that's ready, we'll do that. Tower Street. There we go. Among the first permanent buildings we constructed on Isobel Island was a lighthouse to guide ships into port. Soon, market stalls sprung up around it, and one of the main thoroughfares of the island snaked its way from it. Tower Street has quickly become synonymous with the bustling commercial life of our growing city. Everything can be bought, sold, bartered, and occasionally stolen here. From swords and shields to Royals Arty wine to Escani orcs bound in shackles. We should cement our place as Trolls Bay's premier center of commerce by expanding and bringing order to Tower Street. Let's see, I get upgrade center of trade cost minus 50%. Okay, it's a good thing I didn't go up to level 3 yet. Oh, that's for all provinces. And I get I get event in 1 year and one event in just under 2 years. Trade value modifier, very nice. And this is Navy Yard. I need a shipyard, an impressment offices, and 2 admirals. Shipyard? Yeah, let's do the shipyard first. That's easy. Hey, look at that. You converted. Let's get the shipyard. Let's grab that first. Gives me time to get that impressment office ready. Ah, look at that. We have a real fleet now. Yeah, honestly, I didn't expect you to start colonizing... Where is it? Amadia. I did not expect you to colonize Amadia, honestly. Are you ready to join my trade league? No. Will you do it in a month? Yes. Wonderful. Thank you. I'll allow it. It costs 500. That's crazy. Yeah, get that up. You need to do that. I believe I want a dock here. Very nice. All done there. Yeah, we're not getting... Money, thank you. I like money. That was good to me. Orcish slave market open for business. That changes this to slaves, doesn't it? I'm not doing that. I'll take the money. Definitely take the money. Don't get me wrong on that. Sale of titles. I'll take the stability. I need the stability way more than I need money. They call it harpy love. Recently, a local official has fallen in love with a local harpy. Fortunately, since we have managed to find a permanent modus vivendi with them, this is merely a subject of interest for the people of Isobelin, and a significant part of our people wants the two to go all the way together. However, there is a legitimate concern that if this is not stopped, this could lead to harpies getting an undesirably higher degree of influence in our country. You know what? Let them. Hey, first night. The soldiers were splendid in their panoply, late afternoon sun glinting off their steel and highlighting the colors of Isobelin. They stood at attention as you passed, your elite guard, but to you, they were far more than that. Many an hour you had spent sparring, dining, and discussing with these great warriors, many of whom were the younger sons and daughters of families of high standing throughout the realm. Though they wore stoic faces now, if you were to flash them a smile, you know that you might evoke a reaction. For these were your noble and chivalric brethren, who were dedicated to you as you were to them. Many times you have toasted to each other's health, ridden into battle together, and emerged from this crucible of war together, stronger. When you have been wounded, they have rescued you. When one of you has fallen, the rest have borne the body of their noble companion away. Memories of these deeds of triumph and sacrifice cannot help but bring to mind Adian's righteous charge against Maliath in the Gods' War. Undaunted by the terrible flames of the great dragon, Adian plunged forward to drive back his father's foremost foe, only to find himself overwhelmed. But when his demise looked certain, suddenly Castellus was there, flinging Adian from the dragon's maw, though he paid a most grievous price to save his only son. You find your knights looking at you, their faces impassive, but their eyes intense, waiting for a word from their commander. These men and women, I think it's supposed to be women, will follow you into hell, for you are their knight, and they are yours. Together, you will be the living representation of chivalry, and in your thoughts and deeds, you will bear the mantle of Adian for the glory of the realm. Of course, very nice. I'll take that army tradition. Diplomatic faux pas. Thanks, game. Elves. Stop being mad. Probably should improve relations with them. What is this? Separation of powers. By enacting a limited constitutional reform to finding and delimiting the offices and branches of government and their internal relations, we can increase our administrative efficiency as well as public approval of our still obviously divinely ordained rule. I have a statesman and stability too. Gives me yearly prestige and parliament backing chance. Very nice. I like having money. It's very nice. I wasn't supposed to do that. I was reading too much. I guess I can wait. Internal migration of halflings. Let's get them up to integrated. That's fine. The first auction. Tower Street has never been a quiet place. Hard Scrabble stall vendors hawk two of their wares. Yeah, fervently believing that the louder they yell, the more business they'll draw. Buskers play lutes or flutes or sing for their supper. Wagon wheels creak under the weight of new goods fresh off the docks. One such commodity adds a new sound to the cacophony, the clink of chains and the groans of captives chafing in their shackles. The market goers are momentarily silent, seeing the first slaves to ever be brought to the Tower Street auction blocks. Prodded by a Vertesker overseer into pens shared with pigs and cattle, a child cries at the sight of orcs in chains. As if on cue, the market resumes its gritty symphony, as if nothing strange or tragic had just happened. Added to the chorus are the slippery aristocratic drawl of Marilander merchant, bidding 10 crowns for the lot of brutes, followed by the squeak of a competitor from Thilvis, raising her 5 crowns more. For the orcs standing silently amidst the noise, their proud war cries and boisterous songs around the campfire are a distant memory. Their home back in Escan, as out of reach as a dream upon waking. One more dream in a city full of them. Going once, going twice. Sold to the halfling in the feathered hat. Which gives me, I get some orcs there. I get a lot of money. And there's, orcs in... Yeah, orc slave auctions in those 2 provinces. Yeah. But I got that money. I got that bag, you know? Oh, right. I can, add the impressment office here. Need that for one of these missions. It's the impressment office I need, right? It's an impressment office. And 2 admirals. I can just get 2 admirals. Yeah, they're explorers right now, so. Out of 4, good. Whatever, they don't bother me. Doesn't matter to me. And we have small cast iron cannons. We're doing the small ones because same reason as the other one. The extra shock pips are more useful right now than the other. Let's grab that. How about you? No. Can I get more of these? No. Barracks. Not really that useful. I suppose it's time to finally start building up our navy. Cool. This is 10 lights. We're going to grab 10 heavies. Okay, we have 94 ships. Let's build shipyards, actually. I have plenty of coastal provinces. Let's build shipyards. Monopolies. Yep. Keep them going. I will, however, grab a couple lights for now. Anywhere else I can actually just build stuff? No, because all my stuff is all over the place. Wow, they are so cheap. Oh my goodness. That is extremely cheap. Okay. This one we're waiting on new idea group. When is the next idea group? Tech 14. We are at Tech 12. Okay, that'll be a bit. But we're stuck on that for now. You have to keep building. Let's see, foreign plots. I'll take your wealth. Thank you. This one's done. Wonderful. Next one, up the yin. By the reports of intrepid explorers stopping in Port Isobel, the Yin is truly massive, its watershed stretching across the entire continent, making Our Lady's River seem like a pleasant brook in comparison. They report an frightful, eerie feeling from the swamp at the river's mouth, as if the water were speaking to them, but most brave it to reach the riches beyond the cliffs. We must control this passage into the interior if we are to dominate the commerce of the Trolls Bay. Discover the whole Sarda region, and I get loose control over Yin's Mouth. Very nice. Upriver Isobelin. I need the Troll's Maw Swamp to all be Dev 15 with a workshop. And all in the Yin's Mouth area also need to be Dev 15. So you're there. You have a workshop. Okay, cool. I guess I just need to develop you then. You already still on? Good. That one's done. Yes. And then the entire Yin's Mouth area. The entire Yin's Mouth area. Okay. It's still on. Okay. So you're ready. Okay. And that's all my points for now. Okay. That's just how it goes. Ice Sleeper raids on our colonies. I suppose we'll have to lose 100 crowns. Wow, we got money. Yeah, keep knocking that down. I'd like full control over that. Oh, we did finish a colony. Let's start going this way. Hey, look at that. You're the right culture. Good. New one of these. I'd like another colonist still. And inflation. And money. Army commission. One army tradition. That's fine. You may have money. That's acceptable. That is acceptable. I will allow it. I would like... Really? New Hervoral hasn't spawned. That one's done. Good. Don't really need this land over here. It's just so I can have the trade. I could definitely threaten war for that. Ooh, I could do trade cities up here, couldn't I? Ooh, what is that? Oh, hello. That's Vault Ruins. I'm gonna have to kill you for that. Sorry. That's just how it is. Down in the muck. Clearing and draining of the Troll's Maw Swamp to make way for settlement, cultivation, and commerce is no easy task. The usual hazards of disease and exhaustion have felled plenty of laborers, but some claim to have been haunted by strange nightmares, voices calling out to them from the swamp, and tall human figures at the edge of their vision. Others say they've been haunted by bizarre and ferocious wild animals, ravenously carnivorous beavers with a taste for human flesh, or blind albino alligators with rows upon rows of shark teeth. Many have fled back into the city or vanished entirely. As luck would have it, we have another source of labor which can be gotten for cheap and which arrives each day in Port Isobel by the boatload. Orcs from Escan, whose sturdy constitutions make them ideal for harsh demands of manual labor. Their fearlessness and ferocity as warriors is beyond all doubt, and if anyone can face the unnerving and twisted wildlife, it's them. Making use of the lands adjoining the Lady Isobel's is paramount to our development as a city. We should allocate a line in the next municipal budget to purchase a large contingent and dispatch them upriver. Off they go, 75 crowns for a bunch of orcs up here. Okay. Okay, that one's done. Good. Next is going to be this province. And that'll help. Hey, there's West Tipney. Okay, very nice. We're starting to get boats. A military leader left us. That's fine. We're using them anyway. Let's get more shipyards. Cobalt Unity. Interesting. All Kobold provinces in Cannor become that culture. And you get a bunch of separatists. Interesting. Cliff gnomes are certainly interesting. Crafty little fellows. You may protect trade over here. Hey, Valor Point, would you like to give me your trade? No, because the number of countries transferring trade is really high. Oh well. We'll see what happens. Ooh, we got something. Cultivate cult contacts. The Chishoshi certainly made an impression when they first appeared at the periphery of our settlements. Their skin tattooed pitch black, terrifying and infuriating our friends among the Jack. It soon became clear that although they worshipped death, plenty of them still wanted to make a living as mercenaries. They could hold their own against both Cannorians and Ruinborn alike, and for a reasonable price, deepening this commercial relationship and expanding into their southern markets could prove to be immensely profitable, if distasteful to some of our citizens. Nomarin's natives have clearly been marked by the aftermath of Ashen Skies, but most Cannorians have grown used to the bat-like noses of native Jaek and Boak. On the other hand, Chishoshi, with full-body black tattoos and skulls painted on their faces, still inspire some amount of dread. They are feared and loathed by our Jaek friends, who have spent eons fighting against them. By all reports, they do appear to worship death, and a fanatical band of Corvorian Neret acolytes has recently landed to the south, intent on massacring them. Yet the Chishoshi are not so far in the thrall of death that they do not still desire goods and services which our merchants are happy to sell them. In particular, they want guns. Lots of guns. Enough to drive these so-called Neraticans into the sea. The idea of these Ruinborn defeating Cannorian military is far-fetched, but trading with them presents the opportunity to further cement our commercial hold to our south, at the cost of a great deal of unhappiness with our Jaek and Boak citizens. I'll take that, certainly. They like me more? That's fine. Our Boak citizens will be greatly upset. Or... No, that's fine. They're part of my trade league already. They're already part of our trade league. So we already are kind of doing this. So I think we got to do this one. Because they're already part of our trade league. We've been trading with them this whole time. Election. Well, he's dead. I'm going to hold that until he's back. I need the bureaucrat anyway. Oh, wait. Keep him. Never mind. He's not dead yet. Pfft, I'm dumb. What do we got here? Yes, you may do that. Alright, we lost a guy. That makes sense. Freedom from fear. Let's see. Refugees from a Witch King. Interesting. Ashen Skies. Foreboding news has arrived from Western Cannor. Prince Vermilion Elder Arrow, ruler of Red Glades, has revealed himself to be a dreaded Witch King, an evil sorcerer of such power to rival the Nishmar of old. His rise to power threatens to spread darkness across the land and beyond his borders. His subjects live in terror of his magical tyranny. Droves of refugees from Iorelin and other cities in Red Glades have fled overseas to Isobelin, hoping to find some safety across the vastness of Uelos Lament. We welcome all newcomers, but some in the city fear that Vermilion Elder Arrow's agents may be secreted among them to spread his wicked influence into our city. Okay, that's cool. But, like, are you a Witch King? I mean, definitely a powerful mage. Huh. Neat. The war against evil causes rebellion? I guess we're not on the same continent. You have been developed, so you're fine. I do want to continue developing this. I want to finish developing these. If that one's done. You're the last one. Almost there. Hey, that one's done. Very good. Do I want to push in? Not over there. Oh, I can't grab that yet. Oh, right. Because I don't have any of these done. Let's start pushing over here, then. I'd like to grab this coal province. Because they grabbed that one. I was dumb for grabbing this instead. Oh, well. I have an affinity for the islands, I guess. Start working on pushing down there. You guys are on the same track. Go for that. And you as well. Orc slavery pays off. Very good. Alright. That should do it. Do I need anything else for this? Innsmouth needs a workshop. Alright. Now you've gone too far. I'm going to get rid of... yeah, the barracks. I'm going to build you a workshop. That's a dock. I'll take a dock there. But the rest of you get shipyards. Very good. What is my naval force limit at? Very high. Good. I love seeing that. I'm going to grab one more batch of light ships. Oh, we already got a bunch more. Give me a batch of heavy ships, then. That'll cost me a little bit more. That'll do. Okay. And with that, we're going to end the episode here. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time.